Okay, so first things first, I have just moisturized, and the moisturizer that I am using is the Yes to Tomatoes Clear Skin Moisturizer, and I absolutely love this stuff. Next, I will go ahead and put on my actual makeup. So to minimize my under eye dark circles, I am using this Maybelline Dream Lumi Concealer, and it is in a salmon color. So what I will do is go ahead and crank this thing up and put it underneath my eyes like so. And you can definitely skip this step if you don't think that you have under eye darkness, or if you're very busy and in a hurry and you don't have time for it. Perfectly fine. So now that this is finished, I am going to go ahead and take my concealer, and the kind that I'm using is the L'Oreal True Match, and the color is N123. And it is in fair or light skin tones. And so the foundation that I'm using is the Clinique Perfectly Real Foundation, and the color is 8 Neutral. And what I will do is go ahead and dab this onto my face, and then I'm going to blend everything out with this MAC 187 blending brush. And of course, before you touch your face, please make sure that your hands are clean, or you could cause a serious breakout. So now I'm just blending this out a little bit. And I'm going to blend the foundation out first, just so that my colors appear in the right places and I don't end up bringing this pink kind of concealer up into my forehead. I absolutely love this concealer. It is awesome. And as a finishing touch for my foundation, I'm taking this Maybelline Color Corrector Concealer, and it is yellow. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this on my nose and right here to kind of just highlight my face. But once again, this step is completely optional, and if you don't have time for this, or you don't want so many products in your face, then feel free not to do it. Next, just to add a little bit of color to my face, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me bronzer, and the shade is Forever Warm. I absolutely love this stuff. It's not too heavy, and just a little bit is noticeable. You don't have to overdo the bronzer, especially if you don't have time in the mornings and you're like me, you're just extremely busy. Just a little bit will do. And another useful tip is to try to concentrate more bronzer in the back, because it will definitely give the appearance of higher cheekbones. Put a little bit on my chin, on my nose of course, and at the top of my forehead. This will help to concentrate most of the bright areas toward the center of my face, which is exactly what we want. Next, I will be doing my eyebrows, but if you don't typically do this, then feel free to skip this step. And basically what I'm doing here is using a dark brown eyeshadow to fill them in. I'm kind of just brushing the color out a little bit at the beginning of my eyebrows, because I don't want them to look too harsh or drawn on. So next I am priming my eyelids, and I'm using the e.l.f. eyelid primer. So for eyeshadow, I am using this color off of my NYX palette, and as you can see, it looks kind of dark, but in reality it's kind of like a dark skin color, and it's almost bronzy. And the reason that I chose this color in particular is because it goes really well with all skin types, and it's not that noticeable, but at the same time it works to bring out your eyes. And of course I'll be blending this out so it's not nearly as bold. And so next I'm taking my 224 brush by MAC and I'm blending that out. Okay, and so to add a little bit of warmth into my eyelids, I'm blending in this color right here. And finally, just to clean up the shadow a little bit, and also to help make my eyebrows stand out a little bit more, I'm adding a white color right below my eyebrow onto my brow bone. As you can see, this definitely tones down the bright hue of the eyeshadow. Finally, I'm adding some mascara, and the kind that I'm using is the CoverGirl Flamed Out mascara. So if you want to tone down the mascara just a little bit, you can always opt for brown mascara, which is definitely a great alternative. Typically, I would not put on black eyeliner during the day just because it is a little bit bold for me. But if you like to do that, or if you want a more subtle version of that, you can again just use brown eyeliner, or you can also add white eyeliner onto your waterline because it makes your eyes look a lot bigger. And as a final touch, I am going to add a lip gloss. And the kind that I'm using is from the L'Oreal Infallible collection, and the color is called Eternally Nude, which I actually think it's a little bit dark for a nude, but I absolutely love this color because it's just perfect for school. It's not too bold, but you can definitely see it. It's basically a darker version of my lip color, my natural lip color. And so here is what the lip gloss looks like on me, but if you want some other ideas as to what you can use just to kind of brighten up your look, if you want something a little bit more dramatic, I recommend this lipstick. It is by Clinique. It is called Shy, and it looks pretty dark, but it's actually kind of just a light cranberry color, and I think this color is great for the fall. And here's a swatch of that. Maybe it's more like a light grape color. You probably can't see that too well. But it's not that bold. It's not as bold as you would think it would be just by the color of the actual lipstick. And if you want to keep it a little bit more bold, which I actually rarely use this lipstick just because whenever I wear it to school, people think I'm cray-cray, but it is this one, and it is by Revlon, and it is called Fuchsia Fusion. Fuchsia Fusion. Here's a swatch for that, and as you can see, it's a lot more dramatic, but hey, if that's your thing, more power to you. Another color I absolutely love, and I wear it all the time, is called Tutti Frutti, and it is the Revlon Lip Butter. And it looks really bright on the stick, but it's actually not that bright, and it's a little bit more of an orangey kind of peach color, which is excellent for any time of the year. And finally, my last lipstick recommendation is by Avon, and it is called Sparkling Warm Rose. This is what it looks like. It's a nice pink color. If you're, loving the pink lipsticks, I definitely recommend this. And it is this last one right here. It's kind of shimmery, but it's not too noticeable. I think it looks really, really nice just as an everyday lipstick. Okay, well, I hope that you all enjoyed this back to school everyday makeup tutorial, and as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comment box down below, and I will be sure to get back to you. And yeah, I hope that you all have a great week, and I will see you later. Bye!